I think he's whispering sweet nothings in your ear. So apparently, Abe told Becky of a good place to eat. He said, just check this place out across the street. It's called Elroy's. So we're gonna go right across the street and eat. So just so you know, if you do want to visit this place, because of everything going on, the museum is closed. So you can, your museum, your history online. The museum may be closed, but you are invited to experience McLean County's history online anytime. So Abe gave us some pretty good advice, Becky, eating at Elroy's. They have a fresh cod with fries and a drink for only $7.50.
Well, they have outdoor seating. That's all I really care about.
That's true. Okay, so I got the fried cod with fries. Got an order of beer battered mushrooms. And Becky got the chicken sandwich with homemade chips.
Yes.
Awesome. So the whole meal, we got 2 high lifes, battered mushrooms, the cod meal, which included the drink, and the crispy chicken with tax and everything, $32.08. Looking up at this building across the street from where we're eating, I think there's a gargoyle on the corner. Let's take a look. See if I can zoom in here. Oh, he's cool looking. And there's one on the other corner as well. There he is.
This place was excellent.
Yeah, it was excellent. And just so you know, we ate at a place
Al fresco.
that is on historic Route 66. This was the 1926 through 1940 Route 66. So from 1941 to 77, it was a different route through town. But they've even, I like that they even got it up here on this road sign up here. It's Main Street here, but they've got the historic Route 66 there. Here at the courthouse, which is now the visitor center as well.
How did those people get married?
Yeah, it's also a courthouse.
Okay.
But you see that dome up there? That is like what they would consider the new dome. However, it was put on many, many years ago. But I want to show you this because of what we're about to see.
I like that they have a lightning rod.
Yes, they do.
That must be new.
Well, there's a reason for that lightning rod, Becky.
Really?
And you'll see in one of our next stops.
Please educate me, Nat.
I am. So you remember that lightning rod that we were just looking at the big dome?
About 5 minutes ago?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, we are now in a place called Miller's Park. And sitting over here is the original dome to the courthouse that burnt down because it got struck by lightning.
This looks like it also has a lightning rod on it.
Yeah, it does, but I don't think it worked
Maybe
very
they
well.
put it on this one.
Yeah. So, yeah, so there it is. Now it's sitting out in the middle of this park. But that is the original dome to the courthouse here in Bloomington. Why are you going to get a guy on the ground?
Because you're going to leave me here, because I'm going to just lay here now.
You're just going to lay here now? Why are you going to stay here?
Because I'm tired.
Oh my goodness, you can't stay here.
Too many places.
You can't stay here. I take you too many places? Hey, I could have had I could have actually had you walk up there and look at the incline. Look at that, but leave me alone. So the way Miller Park is sort of set up, it's almost like an island. So you have to kind of drive around, and but they'll drive you over the bridges and things like that. But check out this monument right here. This is a Civil War war monument. And that goes real high. Let's walk on in there. Here's another shot right before we go in. Yeah. Beautiful American Eagle symbol there, and this archway. And this part of the Miller's Park is called Artillery Park. So McLean County, they've got all their inscriptions here, and McLean County's honored sons, fallen but not forgotten. Right there. And all the service people that gave their life for this country. Yeah, so on this side of the road is Artillery Park. I wonder why they call it that. I don't know. So this right here is the ultimate sacrifice, and this is just all about for firemen. That's all it is. So here is the statue, and then over on the walls are some of the firefighters' names that died during service. That's on this wall and on this wall. So they are honoring 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people from the community, or firefighters from the community. And this also here is for the Bloomington Fire Department. And then they have a firefighter over here. And this one's dedicated, and it's called Service to All. Over here they have it's like a German cannon. And here is an American cannon. This is got a plaque on it dedicated to all the veterans of World War II. Look at this tank. Kind of crazy looking tank. It does have a description down here. This is a World War I tank dedicated to Master Sergeant Sammy J. Fira, a friend to all veterans in McLean County. That's a World War I tank, folks. I had no idea they were this small. That's like maybe 3 men at the most. If it's 4, it's cramped. All right, last but not least, Becky, I'm going to take you to one of your favorite places. It's a graveyard. It's my birthday weekend. Quiet. But we're going to see 4 very interesting things at the graveyard. Okay?
Says you.
Well, let's find out. We'll let you guys decide if it's interesting or not. It is. Okay, we have made it. We are at the Evergreen Memorial Cemetery. And we're going to find some pretty cool stuff here. You wait and see, Becky. So the first thing I want to show you guys here in this cemetery is this tree with a plane carved in it. And there is a story behind that. So on May 31st, 1948, a group of citizens gathered at the Evergreen Memorial Cemetery Civil War Veterans Enclosure to honor those who had given their life during the Civil War. During the ceremony, a World War II trainer plane flown by James A. Tooley, and they were dropping poppies over the grounds. On the second passover, the plane crashed into the tree that used to be right here. Well, after the tree actually died many, many years later, they went ahead and memorialized the incident right here by carving the plane into the tree that the actual plane crashed into. So, and that happened in 2015. Get you another view of the tree. And it's very easy to find this one. When you enter the entrance right over there, you'll just make a sharp right turn, and here is the tree. And on this side of the tree, they have carved into it them dropping the poppies. How about that? And just one more angle of it. So this is the grave of Mr. Charles Radbourne. From 1854 to 1897. And they are buried here. And what is so special about Charles Radbourne? I'll tell you right after this low-flying plane goes over. Well, Mr. Charles Old Hoss Radbourne was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1940. Charles pitched professionally for 11 years in the National League and the Players League. In those 11 years, he won 310 games, lost 191 for a winning percentage of .619. In 1884, he won 62 games and only lost 12. As of 1940, the 62 wins had remained the record for games won in the major leagues. How about that? So, not only do we have this nice plaque here right by his gravesite, but check this out. Carved from a dead tree, we have the likeness of Old Hoss Radbourne. And there he is in all his glory. Fantastic. So here we are at the grave site of a little girl, Dorothy Louise Gage. And she only lived to be 5 months old. She died of congestion of the brain. She was the niece of Frank Alban, and he was devastated over the loss of his little niece. So when he wrote The Wizard of Oz, he named the main character Dorothy in remembrance of his niece. And here she lays, little 5-month-old Dorothy Louise Gage. And just a little bit to the east, northeast of the gravesite here, is they carved another statue out of a dead tree. Let's go check that out. And here, walking up the yellow brick road with her faithful dog Toto, is Dorothy from The Wizard of Oz. And if you ever come here and you are looking for the grave, it took me a couple minutes to find it. So stand directly here in front of the statue and just look to your right, about 4 rows back, and there she lays to rest. Right there is Dorothy. Alright, so there were pictures online, but there was a society that took away her old original gravestone. So I was looking at the pictures online, and didn't realize that they had replaced it with the newer black one. So there she is. There's Dorothy. Dorothy and Toto. So you remember the two other figures with that Lincoln statue where it looked like he was breaking up a fight? The first guy was David Davis. That's his grave right there. That big monolith right there. There is the grave of David Davis. And the other gentleman, Jesse Fell, who was in that statue. This is his gravesite right here. And he is buried right here. There's Jesse W. Fell. Okay, so normally they don't allow, or they only allow humans to be buried in a cemetery. But here at the Dorothy Gage little memorial park that they've got here, they have a little pet cemetery. Isn't that nice? So, you know, if you're buried here and your pet passes away or whatever, or you can be buried in the same cemetery as your pet. How nice. All right. Now it's time for ice cream, Becky.
Finally.
So we find ourselves at a place called Carl's Ice Cream Factory. As a matter of fact, they got a big old smiling cone right up there. So let's go get some ice cream. All right, so I got me a scoop of Superman, and Becky got
Coffee.
coffee. Awesome. How's it taste?
Very good.
Awesome. All right, there it is. Carl's ice cream. All right, so you might notice we're in different clothes. That's because last night we forgot to do a closing.
We're tired.
We were tired, yeah. So, I hate to ask this, Becky. How did you like Bloomington?
It was okay.
It was okay. You're not a huge fan of Bloomington, and I know that.
And I don't even know why.
And
Just not.
She's just not. And you have to admit, though, those were some pretty cool things in that cemetery. The sculptures and stuff like that.
Nope.
You just didn't like cemeteries.
I will never ever admit about a cemetery anymore.
Nope. Okay.
Nope.
So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed everything that we showed you. If you did, please give us a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below, and we'll see you guys next time on Where the Heck Are the Albans? Bye, everyone.
Bye.